Most theistic religions describe God as perfect, eternal, all-powerful, and self-sufficient. Yet the same religions claim that this perfect God desires things. He wants worship. He commands obedience. He becomes angry when humans disobey. He rewards those who serve him and punishes those who don't. Most theistic religions describe God as perfect, eternal, all-powerful, and self-sufficient. Yet the same religions claim that this perfect God desires things. He wants worship. He commands obedience. He becomes angry when humans disobey. He rewards those who serve him and punishes those who don't. Desire implies lack. Wanting something suggests that you are not whole until you have it. If God is truly perfect, then what could he possibly lack? What could he possibly want? This contradiction has been a classic debate in philosophy for centuries. The Greek philosopher Epicurus posed a version of this problem when discussing the nature of an all-powerful, all-knowing, and benevolent deity. His logic challenged whether such a being could exist alongside evil. But the same format of critique can be applied to desire. Here's the logical inconsistency. Premise 1. A perfect being is complete and lacks nothing. Premise 2. Desire is the result of lack and inner incompleteness or need. Conclusion. Therefore, a perfect being cannot have desires. Osho said, God, as described in scriptures, is nothing more than a magnified human ego. Osho argues that organized religion creates a God in man's image, not the other way around. Religions project human flaws onto their deities: anger, jealousy, vengeance, favoritism, and especially desire. Why? Because these emotions are relatable and controllable. They create fear and obedience in the masses. From a scientific and evolutionary point of view, desire is a survival mechanism. Animals, including humans, feel desire to ensure reproduction, safety, food, and social bonding. Desire is tied to our dopamine system of brain structure that evolved to push us toward survival goals. For example, a lion desires food because it is hungry. A bird desires to mate to ensure genetic continuation. A human desires love, status, or meaning. But if God is eternal, unchanging, outside of time, and has no biology, then how can he have dopamine, hunger, emotional voids, needs? Look at nature. The sun doesn't desire worship, it gives light freely. The tree doesn't demand prayers, it offers shade, fruit, and oxygen without condition. Animals live, die, love, hunt, and nurture their young without religion. They are not punished for not worshiping. They do not fear eternal hell. If a deer, a dolphin, or a dragonfly can live in harmony with existence without knowing God, then why would a human be born sinful and expected to meet God's emotional needs? A Zen master once told a student, God is like the sky, vast, open, and free, but religion makes God a landlord who charges rent. This story captures the absurdity of a perfect being demanding tribute, like a petty emperor or insecure king. The moment you give God egoic traits, jealousy, desire, punishment, you reduce divinity to tyranny. To quote Osho again, the real God has no name, no temple, no scripture. He is in the wind, the stars, the silence of your heart. Religions have turned God into a celestial dictator with infinite emotional needs. But logic, history, science, nature, and philosophy all suggest a perfect being cannot desire. To be truly free, we must stop projecting our limitations onto the divine and instead awaken to a godless, yet glorious, universe where nothing is missing. And in that completeness, there is no desire.